Here are my top 4 things, maybe 5, that FSD does now that makes it not very usable. This first one here is the merging. Not that important, but it is frustrating that it just rides in the right lane, and even if the lane's ending, and then just doesn't use a turn signal or nothing, just shoop. Okay, now we've merged. Not quite the proper way to merge. And then the next one here is this, it sees these Route 5 signs, and it then thinks the speed limit is 5 miles an hour. And it sometimes it only takes it a couple seconds to realize. The other times it has to actually see another speed limit sign, but it definitely makes it very hard to use. You can just hit the accelerator, and it will go faster, sometimes even after you let it off. But definitely seems like a somewhat easy thing to fix. Hopefully they'll get that in one of the next versions. And it doesn't do it all the time. It's maybe 50% of the time. And it also takes a while, like you can see on this one. It takes a while to slow it down to the 5 sometimes. But then once it gets there, definitely causes some traffic issues if you weren't to intervene. But of course you should be paying attention at this moment. But again, these are kind of the things to get it to a point where you don't really have to pay that much attention, or they could get to the next level where you actually don't have to pay attention at all. The next one too is annoying, where you end up in the wrong lane. Like here, I was supposed to turn left, as you see on the map there, and it's also doing the 5 mile an hour thing at the same time, so that was even more fun. But it was supposed to turn left at this 5-way intersection, and then here we'll see it's supposed to do it again at the same intersection. Now it's in the far right lane. It does just correct itself in nav, which I mean sometimes works, but it looks like it's not going to pick the right lane here either. But you know what? I'm not in a hurry this morning, so I'm going to see what it actually does. See if it turns right or if it tries to go straight. Doesn't have its turn signal on. Yep, it was trying to go straight. Tried to go straight in a right turn only lane. So you can see sometimes it just totally messes up, and you got to actually take over. But this one, I also did the same thing, but I took over just knowing it was in the wrong lane. Again, not dangerous things. I mean, going straight in the turn could be a danger. And then the last thing is these yellow lights. I didn't get many good ones on camera because I only had it once or twice. I'd say 70% of the time it hits the yellow lights pretty good. But my wife had some bad experiences where it really kind of slammed on the brakes, and I had 1 or 2 of those. And then the last one too is potholes. It definitely is not something I would use on a regular basis until they figure out how to go around potholes. I mean, they can kind of do it because they move to the edges of lanes to avoid bicyclists and walkers, so there's no reason why they can't have it see the potholes and move. I heard they're working on it, but anyway, those are the 5 things that they need to fix in FSD for me to use it on a regular basis. Hope you enjoyed. I'll get the positive ones up here in a few days.